A very good evening to everyone present here. It's truly a matter of great pride and joy for me to welcome you all to this special occasion. I would like to extend my warm greetings to our Honorable Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh Sir, respected Director Professor Dr. Mahesh Sharma Sir, respected Registrar Dr. R.S. Singh Sir, our esteemed guest speakers, respected faculty members, and dear students. I, Khushi Datta, student of BBA third semester, feel extremely privileged to address you all at the 53rd online interactive session hosted by the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, an institution well known for its unwavering commitment to academic distinction and nurturing leadership. Today's session adds another chapter to our ongoing journey of learning and development. It's an opportunity for each of us to engage in meaningful dialogue, gain valuable knowledge, and grow into well rounded individuals, both personally and professionally. At DSPSR, we deeply value experiences that go beyond textbooks. We believe in preparing students for the real world by exposing them to practical, industrial relevant learning. This session, centered on the theme of leadership development, is a fine example of how we aim to bridge academic theory with corporate reality. It's with great pleasure that we welcome Ms. Shreya Singh ma'am, who joins us today as our respected session speaker. We are equally pleased to have Ms. Komal Sherawat ma'am as the moderator of this session. Ms. Komal Sherawat ma'am, a professional, Ms. Komal Sherawat ma'am, a professional. Oh, shit. Ms. Komal Sherawat ma'am, a dedicated professional currently pursuing her PhD from Sri Venkateswara University, focusing her research on managing stress in teaching, a topic not only academically relevant but also practically significant in today's demanding educational landscape. We sincerely thank both of you for being here and for your willingness to share your insights and experience with us. We welcome you both, ma'am. To commence this session on an auspicious note, let us now take part in a symbolic ritual, the lighting of the virtual lamp. This act represents the removal of darkness and the ushering in of wisdom and enlightenment. May this flame of knowledge guide us toward clarity, confidence, and leadership in the days ahead. With this, I would now request Arun sir to kindly play the virtual lamp lightning video. Thank you, sir.
शुभं गुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः
Miss Shreya Singh ma'am, a proud alumna of Banaras Hindu University, holds both her bachelor's and master's degrees in economics and has carved in inspiring path in the corporate world. Currently serving as a procurement operation associate at Accenture, she brings with her a wealth of professional experience in procurement operations, contract enablement, supplier management, and SAP Ariba systems. Her journey is a testament to dedication, skill, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. From working in vendor master data management to handling end to end procurement processes, Ms. Shreya Singh ma'am has been instrumental in streamlining operations and ensuring efficiency in one of the world's leading consulting firms. Her previous roles as an HR assistant and operations executive have further equipped her with a well rounded perspective on both people and processes. Today, she joins us to share her insights, experiences, and industry knowledge, an opportunity that promises to enrich our understanding of real world applications in the fields of economics, operations, and procurement. We are truly privileged to have her with us. I'm confident that her lecture will be highly informative and motivating for all students and faculty alike. Thank you. Shreya ma'am, to you.
Hello, hi. Is it I'm audible and visible to everyone? Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, hi.
Komal ma'am, are you there?
Yes, Ishita ma'am.
Yeah, over to you, ma'am.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Kushi, for the warm welcome. We are truly delighted and honored to have Ms. Shreya Singh, Operations Associate at Accenture, join us in today's session. Ma'am, your expertise span multiple tools and platforms, including SAP's 4HANA, Ariba, and SAP module. You have successfully handled both direct and indirect procurement, coordinated between sourcing teams, and led the enablement of automated procurement workflows. Prior to your current role, you also worked in human resource space, contributing to employee onboarding and integration processes, demonstrating your versatile capabilities and strong grounding in operational efficiency. Ms. Shreya, your journey from academics to a leading role in global consulting firm is incredibly inspiring for students and young professionals alike. Your work reflects the growing need for cross-functional expertise in today's business world, where analytical thinking meets technology and teamwork. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are truly privileged to have you with us, and we look forward to your valuable insights you will share from your academic and corporate journey. With your permission, I would now like to begin the interactive session with you by putting forward a few questions on behalf of the audience.
Sure,
Shall I, ma'am?
please go. Yeah,
Okay.
sure, please go ahead.
Yeah. My first question would be, what motivated you to pursue a career in procurement operations after completing a degree in economics?
So, in completing a degree in economics, it's like give me a key foundations in that fundamental analytical of the data. In that, where we are like learning about the demand and supply efficiently, how optimizely using the resources and all. So through that, I like exploring the all other. As you can see, then initially I have been like exploring myself with the internship and the different areas. Through that, I have just got to know where I actually using my all the knowledge through in that the while my graduation and post graduation's knowledge in that my professional degree. That's I just come to know about the procurement, which is equivalently has inclined with my knowledge and my professional day-to-day work.
Okay, thank you. Can you explain how your work in SAP, S4HANA, and Ariba contributes to the efficiency of procurement processes?
Uh, so in SAP is in the tool where we have to be, taking all the datas of that clients and suppliers. So where we have to be not manually, we don't have to do. We have to manage the data of the clients and all. So we have to be creating the contract, and we are just managing the records of that. Where we have this, maintenance of the contract. We're creating NPOs creations and all. So we getting the data, and we have just enablement on there, and it is in the optimization of the uses of the manual. It's manual error, and to be the automations where we all the worlds are just moving out. So that is the things we are just doing in there.
Okay, okay. What challenges have you faced while managing vendor master data, and how did you overcome them?
So while managing the master's data, we have a lot of datas in that. This is a very crucial things. We have the managing the data. Some very confidential data we are managing.
Okay.
It is a very challenging for me, but there is sometimes we are facing the duplications in that. Sometimes the over data information, we have a too many information in that. We have to be in a we have to be using the data in appropriately so that we can be delivered the good informations to the end users. And sometimes it's a complicated risk we are facing. Some very we are it's a critical data that we cannot share, and using in that manner which is not be it's using in effectively at not being harm to the end users. Because we what we are doing on the basis of that, the things are delivered to the end users. Supply chain management is all about the creation of the one particular product. Suppose that like everything is related to the supply chain manager. Even we are speaking, we are using, we are eating, we are doing, everything is that. So in the whole thing there was a chain, and there was a one person who is managing the chain. So it is a very challenging thing, because a one single mistake can have the big blunder in that. And it was a very complicated. So you have to be very focused, calm, and very using the things in that manner which is not been effect to others end.
Okay. Okay. Can you describe your experience with three-way matching PO, GR, IR, and its importance in procurement?
So three-way matching is a fundamental ensuring the financial accuracy,
Okay.
where you have in which is preventing the fraudness in that.
Mhm.
So PO, what is PO? PO is an initial document detail of that what exactly we are order, in what cost we are order, what is the terms and condition of the particular product. Suppose
Okay.
if we've ordered a one mobile phone, so we have a detail of that product, what kind
Yeah.
of product it is, what is the product we have ordered, what features in that. And GR is a record of the confirmation. In GR is a we are just the all the information of that what is exactly with a good receipt. So what the receipt we have in the order. And IR is invoicing receipts, in that the vendor's bill that they have in the ordered of the goods and services that. So the three-way matching isn't that important to be know about the accuracy of the data. Like suppose if I ordered something and it is deliver something else, so it's a not that good way, right? So that is why we have a proper record of the each and single steps, that what is steps we have following in that. And like to not be in complicated things, because who knows what we have ordered and what details in that.
Yeah.
So and the fraudness in that, because there was a meeting, sometime it was in a lack of things, and there was a big blunder and fraudness in the involved in that. So to prevent all that things, it is a very necessary in that financial fields or main in the supply chain management, that we have a record of all the single steps which was using in that to deliver the what the process has been followed from these initials and what isn't delivered to the end users. So
Okay.
it is a very crucial part in the supply chain management.
Okay. Okay. My next question is, how do you ensure effective communication between internal teams and external vendors?
So communication is always important.
Yeah.
Either it is on the internal team or either on the external team.
Yeah.
For the internal teams in Accenture or in that business field, we have a certain platform. Suppose in Microsoft Teams and emails and some certain platform, and some scheduled calls we have already, some meetings, daily to daily communication channels. In that we have just interact with the whole teams and know about what exactly we have to be perform in that. If the any person in the team that was facing any challenges or anything that is bothering that, because in personal level, if there was disturbed at any point, so it will also lead to be the performance of the person. So communications is very important. So we are connecting with the team on a daily basis. But for the external team, there was a standards platforms and some protocols and template which we have to be followed. So
Okay.
on that, because disruptions is in the key where we have to be resolved proactively to be deliver things, and we have to be make, because communication is all about the transparency, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if we are not transparent about the things, if we are not transparent, it would be lead to be the disruptions in that. So
Okay.
person has to know about what is, who is the POC, who is the point of contact. So
Okay.
the person, like suppose the vendor in external team, the vendor and client has to know about who is a my this certain task POC, whom I have to be connect. So in internally we have discussed about that. We are dividing and hands on and hands off the tasks to upper levels and all the teams, and externally, we are using the certain platforms and standards and protocols on that we have delivered to make the transparency and to not be things are to be accelerated in the higher level, resolve very patiently and very like easily to end that. So not been
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. What role did you play in contract enablement, and how did that impact business operations?
So in contract management, I have using the end user from initials to strategical sourcing to
Okay.
maintenance of that. There was a certain steps are there. We get the data, we are sourcing it, we are analytical it, we are make the corrections of that, we are informing, we need a approval from that. On the basis of that, we have certain data on that, we are preparing the budgets in that, and then we have maintained the contract of the particular vendors, and we have the prices changes and all. So in the current role of that business, I think this is the very important to have a proper steps where what exactly we are performing. If anything is in disrupt us in that, if anything is in miss out or things, it would be a blunder, and things are not been going on that direction. So it is a very important in the supply chain management what exactly we are doing.
Yeah.
If we miss out or any single, because particular in one particular contract there is a 30,000 vendors we are handling, and if we are miss out of one single price of the one material, it would be big mistakes for that economies as well. So we have to very focus on that. We are on that time, it is the key point to be efficiently and effectively to deliver the task of that uh, to the current role.
Okay. Okay. And how did you manage coordination between procurement related teams like PR, PO, sourcing, and others to ensure smooth enablement of supplier and contract processes?
So we are defining the workflow of hands-off,
Okay.
regular cross-checking in that.
Okay.
System interruptions and automations we are checking. Proactively, we are checking on that what steps and things are, because sometimes the PO has been generated and it is not lead to the PR. There was some disruption in that. So we
Mhm.
have to proactively checking on the things with, is that something is haven't been placed or ordered, is that delivered to the not, like we have to be check it. We have to make the transparency, we have a certain record on that, we make the records, we have implemented, and then we have to prepare a proper report, and through that we have a certain, like we have an internal tools, and that we have is everything is in lineup. After that, once things are been delivered, there was automatically updated that yeah, it's delivered and things are been in place.
Yeah.
So it, this is the role we have this performing in that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Can you tell us what have you learned about compliance and risk management while handling direct and indirect procurement?
So while handling the direct and indirect procurements gives me the comprehensive understanding of compliance risk,
Mhm.
because in both the things we have to managing the data,
Yeah.
and visualizing the data is not that easy.
Easy. Yeah.
So we for that I was always saying that always to make a proper record of what exactly you are doing, either in your professional thing or either in a personal thing,
Mhm.
because too many things are going around and personal was we have a tool, so we are maintaining the data to not to disturb the supply disruptions. Okay, not to lack of any of that information, because a single information if you miss out and you're not delivered, suppose if I changes anything in a certain lines and I've not been make a record in that, because then in the end of the work I have not no like I have no like there was not a single things that not been maintained, then it is not possible to recall everything, right?
Yeah.
So proper maintenance of your data, it is very important,
Yeah.
because a single thing if you miss out, it would be lead a big disturbance on your productions and revenue. And if
Yeah.
anything is in impact on your revenue, it would be end up with the big problem while ordering the prices, like when matching of three-way matching, which we have discussed earlier. So transparency, maintenance, and records reporting, that are the key points which we have to use it on that daily uses
Mhm.
to not be lead any problems in that.
Okay. My next question is, can you describe a successful initiative where you improved procurement or HR efficiency?
Successful initiative.
Yeah.
Started I like when I have started my work in HR assistance. I
Yeah.
have no like I was kid. I don't know well like what exactly my profession, where is it go like where exactly I am going, and what is that the right work which I'm just want to do in my life or not. But
Mm.
keep exploring, just start working on yourself always. Started working on yourself, like never stop learning, never stop exploring, keep communicate with the people, always learning to know the various options where you can be a performed and where you can do what exactly, because we started what exactly we are doing, we are just keep we just keep looking to the other people at what exactly they are doing, and just be on that basis we are just judging ourselves. So instead of that, what I did is I just be know myself, like where what is my goal, what is my interest, and I was just exploring in that. In HR team, I haven't gotten options to communicate to the different stakeholders. I was the options to communicate with the IT team, to the finance team, to procurement team, and in that way, I just be know myself where exactly I suit, where my interest is. I was keep exploring in, and then I just got to know that yes, this is the field where I exactly want to go. So just be explore yourself. Just know what is your interest, where exactly, like what exactly you want to do. Your knowledge, your theoretical knowledge is completely different about what is the practical thing which we are doing in our professional.
Yeah.
Sometimes it is completely different. I'm in a procurement. There was some guy from the IT team also be an my team persons and my team leads, but and I'm from the non-IT persons, but my interests are there. I have just leaded in that, and I'm excel myself in that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. How does your background in HR assistance support your role in procurement operations?
The big one is this communication skill. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so I think this is important for everybody.
Yeah.
Be communicate, be vocal, and because we started learning from communicating, we don't know. We are just be communicating, and then we just get up the more knowledge about it. We know about it. What exactly the areas where we can be a work, what the other persons know, what is the lack point in ourselves. So it is the big thing that we just be learn on that. And in my HR role, this is the very big, because as I can already told you that I have in an HR, I just been options to be communicate to the different stakeholders.
Yeah.
Okay. I can be working with them. So in that one part, I have been we communicate to the procurement team where I have to be work on the human procurement. I
Hmm.
have been working on that onboarding team where I have to be work on the data. Okay, so visualizing the data, creating the reports, there was some we have to be also taking the process like programs, we have to taking the orientations things, you know uh, sometimes we have to be work on the confidential data where we have been on that basis we have to be finding the different like areas from where we have to pick up the people's and humans resources for the organization. The same way I just get to know on that basis what exactly else and related to my professions and my career what exactly I can do it because I have learned these things in that. So then I got to know about this field and the work, what actually they are doing in that. And through that, I was just get to know and just explore, learn about it, and that's slow. Because the same thing we are doing in that, we are just daily basis, we are facing the problems and we are using the logical learning and the problem solving in that the conflicts in that. The
Yeah.
same way is the in that the procurement we are doing, we are working on the data, we are using on the confidential data and uh, problem solving analytical reportings, and in that we have been maintaining and all that, so that is an helpful in that, so that I will just get here.
Okay, okay. Thank you. How did your master's in economics prepare you for a career in operations and procurement? And what were the most valuable skills you gained during your academic journey that you're applying today?
So, masters in economics provide me a remarkable, a strong theoretical and analytical foundation.
Okay.
Okay, so in that I have been learned the market analysis,
Hmm.
supply and demand. In
Okay.
that, I have got to know about what exactly the market, how the market is working, how
Hmm.
the one prices is impacted to the other thing, how
Yeah.
the one supply is impacted to the product and prices. In that, I have been learned the optimizations using of the product efficiently and effectively using of that things. How we effectively and efficiently we are just uh, adopt this skill and we can apply in that our daily life,
Yeah.
how we can be a data in a data analysis and econometrically we have been using because statistic isn't using everywhere, we are always even daily life we are be calculating and doing these things. Okay, so
Yeah.
same as in the procurement I have we are using on the data and all that, we sometimes we have a matrix on that supply resources and vendors data on that. In economics, like in my economics academic uh, field, I haven't used the risk assessment. We are using how the one the economic has an effect, implemented and one a single things has been disrupted the economy. Critical thinking and problem solving, how we can be a solve to the one problem in an economics with the single destructions of the uh, you know if the prices are increasing, how we have been controlled, what the importance of the steps we haven't taken to control that thing. So these are the pointers and things which we haven't learned, and still I am using it and trying to implement it all that point in my daily life and my professional's life to be overcome my daily day-to-day problems in that.
Okay, okay. Thank you. How would you advise current economic students to bridge the gap between academic knowledge and real world applications?
Um, Analytical thinking, just
Okay.
keep thinking about the what like this is the problem, so how we can come out is that,
Yeah.
contemplating with yourself,
Yeah.
keep thinking on that, make your brainstorm, think about the different areas, think about the different challenges, think about the like how exactly you can explore it, because we
Yeah.
are just come to the different idea, we are just keep listening to them, we are just we like we are in the in a time we have just we depend on the 3 seconds knowledge, right? So
Yeah.
in that we are stop using our brain, we are stop using the datas and visualizing the thing, so we
Yeah.
have to be do that. logical reasoning is still very important. Okay, so
Mhm.
we all have to be do the logical reasoning in that.
Yeah.
We on that basis, like business skills and like working on the data interpretation and visualization is very important.
Okay.
And sometimes what like data, we can be use the different datas, right? Like, and we
Mhm.
can be interpret on that, we can visualize on that, we can how we can be represent these things to the other person so that they can be also understand my point. If I keep
Yeah.
saying and keep talking, the people wouldn't understand what exactly the things are in my mind, right? So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have to be visualized, and on that basis we have to be presented the present. We have to be presentable.
Yeah.
If you keep thinking on some, like if I some ideas in my mind and I keep thinking on that and want to be say, then how I can be, I have to be presentable on that, I have to be communicate, like be vocal, I have a good communication skill. On that basis I can be deliver my points to the other world. And
Right.
I think the people stop talking, they will start just scrolling and thinking about the reels and uh, videos, and we stop using our brains. So please
Right.
don't do that. We definitely still needed a good mind and a strong and logical brain in nowadays. So keep working on your this activities.
Yeah. 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 Sure. Can you share what certifications or additional skills would you recommend to students interested in supply chain or procurement?
There was some certificate you can be directly in the supply chain management.
No.
One is the CPSM certificate professional in supply chain management. It has been institution of the supply chain management. It was a highly recommendation program and certificate course
No.
which you can do, and directly you can be get a good offer in the supply chain management. And second one is an APICM, the certificate in planning and inventory management.
Hmm.
It is also a very good certificate which the student can do after their graduation. And there was some certain is an SAP certificate in Ariba users training, and there is an others training is also directly available, and the free courses are available in then YouTube. They can also be complete on that. They can also be learned from there, because I was learning from the YouTube and the different courses from the LinkedIn only. So
Oh,
there was a free courses through that they can be skilled up and a skill in that.
okay, okay. And what additional skills would you recommend?
Additional skills is that I have already tell you that we have to be presentation. You have to
Yeah.
work on your presentation, your communication skill.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have to be visualize your data, how you
Yeah.
can be a presenter data, because
Yeah.
presenting a theoretical and practical is in completely different. So we
Different.
have to be know how the data we are presenting.
Yeah.
It would be it would be a interesting, and when we are presenting something. The
Yeah.
other thing we have to be using on that the skills of that what I'm saying is uh, proper you know uh, critical thinking on the problem solving attitude person has to be, because
Yeah.
sometimes it is very when you are using and you have to be communicate and handling of so many things in that, sometimes we are pressurized, and
Yeah.
in that we have to calm and patiently handling the things. The person has to be very calm in that. So these skills, soft skills trainings and things, they can be used to learn how they was in that pressure they can be present themselves.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing that. How did your internship or early job experiences shape your current work ethic and career choices?
So in my I was then I was in the enrolled in the internship. I just I just graduated.
Okay.
So I don't know how this real world is working. So to know this real world, I just to know the real world and to know about the theoretical part and that practicality, I just learn in my internship.
Okay.
I learned how we are using the critical data and that, how we are communicating, how the interdependencies work, because we everything is an interdependent. If you are
Yeah.
working on that in HR, HR's report is depend on the other team. IT teams people's, because they, if HR is not delivered the persons to the teams are not working. And
Yeah.
if the team don't have a people to work, how they will deliver the work to the client? So there
Yeah.
was an interdependency and chain in each teams. Even the internally teams, there was the one person is working on the sourcing, and other person is working on the analytical the data, and second person is arranging the data, third person is in the creating the contract, and second was in the matchings and checking the QC part, like quality checking part, and then
Yeah.
the fifth person is delivering the report to the clients, right? Everyone is in interdependency, so we don't think we are in individual years of working, we are connected to the each one. In that, I have learned the teamwork, how
Oh,
exactly a team is working, because in graduation we are just doing a single assignment, we
yeah.
have a independent, but
Yes.
in practical world we all are interdependent. If one person is not delivered to you and you don't have a skills to ask for the other persons to complete the work so that you can be able to complete your work, you will be you will be lacking in that. So
Yeah.
this is skills you will be learned only when you are used to be in a practical world, right?
Right.
Problem solving things, like suppose if we are facing the problem, so
Yeah.
we know there was a people supporting us in a team who can be support us, and through that we can be come out of that. Not of all problem is a big problem, and some problem is an easily resolved while
Yeah. Yeah.
communicating to the team members and all.
Yeah.
So we need to know this, and this only I know, learn in my internship.
Okay.
Patience. So I don't have a patience earlier. So this part also I learned in my internship, how patiently I have to wait, because some people are not answer. If I email someone, I was in keep impatient that why people are not responding. How I just how I can be a work, I can be a deliver this work today EOD.
Yeah.
So I have to be patient, I have to relax, I have to know that people would be answer me once they have the answers, right? And then only I will be supposed to deliver my work. So it would all the things, mapping the process, what process I have to be followed.
Yeah.
It's not about I have just get up and just go and deliver the work and just do this things. I have a proper mapping of the process. I have a proper mapping of the things which we are learning while doing.
Yeah.
So this all that things I haven't learned in my internship, and I think that was my a very important decisions to get in.
Yeah. 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 Thank you for sharing that. My next question is, how do you stay updated with evolving tools and technologies like SAP and Ariba? Can you please share that?
Uh, Skill updated in my organizations with the
Yeah.
tools and all that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So so first is like we have a training programs, okay? And in my organizations, and every organizations has providing you the training program, the
Yeah.
hands-on things where you have KT, like uh, knowledge transfer programs has been developed. There was a certain webinars and
Yeah.
professionals conference has been conducted in organization. You
Mhm.
will get also with the data come, like if there were certain has changes in the tool or certain changes in the in your work, you also be get the proper documented programs. And there was internal learning team in Accenture, learning teams, like it's a tool where we can be go and learn about the what exactly we're doing. We can learn about the blockchains, we can use
Yeah.
about the AI generations, and all that things we can be learn from there. There was in certificates programs also been conducted. There was trainings things, and also if I've been lacking of anything, we have a open areas where all the peoples are there, and I can ask them whatever the questions and whatever the doubts are. Then I will, if it's anything I'm the lacking in that, I can be asked to that. There was AI tool, through that we can be a learn and keep updated ourselves what exactly within changes and what exactly reason happening in this particular tool and how it's exactly working and all. And also
Yeah.
we are getting the one proper from the client side, we are also getting the one proper documentation.
Mhm.
Through that we are just keep learning ourselves, keep raising that. problems
All
and
all
the
right.
knowledge.
So, what's your strategy for handling technical systems like SAP, ECC, if someone is from non-technical background?
What exactly? Sorry, please come again.
My question is, what was your strategy for handling technical systems like SAP, ECC, if someone is from non-technical background?
So, as also I am from the non-technical background.
Yeah, yeah,
So I guess the persons coming from the non-technical background are just facing and challenges and problem in
yeah,
that in supply chain management to knowing about the tool and technology. But
yeah,
I think it is not that difficult. It is challenging, but it is not difficult nowadays. We have a certain platforms and n
yeah,
number of the platforms are there.
yeah,
There through that we can be learned.
yeah,
Like how I was learning by doing and by keep training sessions. So when I was joined, I was be getting so many trainings, so many knowledge transfers things and hands on and practical. Like I was being by like I have giving a one area where is a beam area, we can be say it's a practical practice area while doing. So people can be learn while doing it, and even the person who is in non, they will be watch the videos, take the sessions, attend the uh, there was certain trainings programs are there. There was documentations to the chat gpt. They can also be learn
yeah,
the all the tools and what the steps they can, and they can be a practice on that, because practice is only the key. You can
yeah,
be upscale yourself in that
yeah,
technology is not about that you can be just learn the line by line things, and you
yeah,
know the all that lines and all the things, tools
yeah.
and
One
technology
needs
that
practice.
you yeah, exactly, you need to be practice on that. In
Yeah,
technology you have to be uh, explore it. You have to be r&d in that. Like
yeah,
suppose if I do this, what exactly the results has come out. If I
yeah,
do this, so we are still doing, even we are working, we are still doing, we are still sometimes we are sit with the tools and we are just exploring how it is, what exactly the steps in that. Suppose this can be a easy if we are doing this way. So
yeah,
practice is an only thing. And there will be sometimes you play with the data. You just
yeah,
play with the different tools, and
yeah,
you will be get over. It was not that difficult. Even the people don't know about the a single t about the technology.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, my next question is, how can students improve their presentation and reporting skills as you demonstrated while working with senior stakeholders?
So so first of all, like a person who was just be presenting themselves, they
Yeah,
should know about the audience. Okay.
yeah,
If
right.
the students are presenting like to the senior stakeholders, they should know what exactly the audience know about. And
Yeah,
secondly, they don't they think about like what, so like they can be have to be deliver what exactly the content they have. They don't be in hesitate in that. They should know about what exactly they suppose if they was deliver on the certain points, they have to know about it, what exactly the data, how it made, how it create, and how it would be delivered. There was a certain thing they have to be tell to the audience.
yeah,
Secondly, to keep always keep your data as in the storytelling thing, because it
okay,
would be not bored to your audience. But the people sitting to the
right.
next of you, sometimes it that get bored to the see the heavy data in front of you, right? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
keep deliver your things in the storyteller, so it would be interesting. The people also enjoy in that, and
Mm.
it should be presentable, right? If
Yes.
you're presenting just simple things to work on that, it should, there was a various thing like power BIs and like ms excels and all. You can use it, you can use the graph on that. You can use a proper presenting way. To that you can be present your data, so is that your stakeholder would can be as impressed, while they don't have to be keep focusing an eye on your screen to be learn about the what data you're presenting. So
Yeah,
it would be interesting. Second, to be very confident what exactly you're presenting.
yeah,
Like you have to be eye contact with them. You know that what exactly you are doing is right. your content is inappropriate, you are presenting, the way you are presenting isn't good, so you have to be confident about what exactly you are doing.
Yeah.
Second, keep practice, practice and practice, okay? Because visualize things just doesn't work, okay? If you are keep, learn about your data, then certainly what happened in the middle of that, we all, because the seniors are sitting, right, senior stakeholders, and they have an experience, we think that they have an experience, they know many things with me, more than me and all. So sometimes we are just hesitant and we forget all the points, what exactly we have to be deliver to them. So keep
Yeah.
practice your things,
Mhm.
keep work on yours, and in that you will be a very confident about your content which you are going to be like deliver to them, and
Mhm.
it would be a led to be a very smart presentations with them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. The next question will be, what tools or systems would you recommend students to learn to become job ready in procurement roles, especially in vendor management and contract processing?
Okay. So vendor management and contract processing. A student can be start with MS Excel, Power BI,
Okay.
or even the very on the Coursera there was a lot of certificate courses been available for the contract management. Even the
Okay.
SAP certification, I can already tell the SAP on ERC and cloud-based sourcing, source to pay, accounts payables. They all are the certificate. Even on the LinkedIn and even on the Coursera, there are a lot of things in available. For the
Okay.
contract management on the contract inventories, these things are also in the free courses are available on the YouTube. So they
Okay.
can get help with that. They just know about the basics terms on that. They may know about the areas, and through that they can be a learn on that.
Okay. Okay. So looking back, what would you differently do during college to better prepare for this career path?
I think before it would be a very helpful if I get the practical knowledge in the very earlier age,
Yeah.
because we all get the theoretical knowledge, and
Yeah.
even I am the lockdown student, so I can
Yeah.
feel it. Uh, so that is a very helpful and earlier internship, because as I already like this saying it that whatever I have learned, I've learned by doing it. We just have a lot of theoretical knowledge, but when we start doing the work, when we have the proper practice knowledge, practical knowledge, then only we are skill up ourselves, okay?
Yeah.
So I think it would be a great if I get the internships opportunities and very interactive sessions like this.
Yeah.
Through that I can be and learn about the different platforms and what the opportunities in the market, what exactly is then going about, various certificate course. I think I've been done. uh, Networking, you will be get to know the lot about the networking, right? If you
Yeah.
keep communicating with the different people, if you
Yeah.
get to know about the what exactly they areas working, how they all that work, and different backgrounds peoples are doing. So networking is also a key that it would be a really great. I've get a chance to be interact with a lot of people, so that I can learn and explore a lot in earlier. But yes, it is
Yeah.
good.
Okay. Thank you so much. That was my last question. Thank you, ma'am, for such an insightful and engaging session. Your journey experiences and practical knowledge have truly enlightened us all, especially our students who are now better equipped to understand the real-world applications of procurement and corporate operations. Your words today have not only clarified concept but also inspired many of us to aim higher and explore interdisciplinary growth. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks. It was very interactive and very nice session.
Yeah, thank you,
Nice
ma'am.
to connect you.
Any questions from any other participants who would like to ask the question? Put your questions on chat box. Any students? Okay, Shreya, one question I have. First of all, happy to see you in this forum.
Thank you so much. I'm also happy to see you.
Yeah, this question is basically for students' perspective and those who are listening to us. Uh, Considering a diverse academic background at DSPSR, students like BBA, BCom, and BCA, if you got a chance to handpick the students as an intern in your organization for dynamic team organization, what kind of skills or combination of skills, attitude, or mindset would you like to see in that students, and that can truly catch the organization attention?
Yes, that's very nice questions, and I think this question is for like everyone should know about it. The person has to be a very presentable, right? We have all the like we just learn about all the soft skills, like how they have to communicate, how they have to be, but we also need to be present of that, like that thing, right? We know if we are doing certain certificate, suppose that we are doing certain certificate in our academic, how we actually present in our CV, so that they can be attract HRs and they can be call them for the interview, and they like even the team member can be a see that the person has doing these things, and they can be a call for them for the internship in that. So certain thing they have to be know about the uh, logical things, like there was a certain automation, like nowadays the automations is in that our market. So Power BI is important. They know about the Power BI. They know about how they have to be using the data in the presenting way. They know about the presentation skills, communication skills. They know about the problem solving skills, how they actually be a good learner to adopt the different areas and different if they come from the different background and they want to be a perform in the different areas, then they have to be a very adaptable in nature. They are very good learner. Why would the different like, why would be a one team can be offer a different background people? Because they have a good learning skills. They can be a learn the tool easily. We organization don't
Action.
have much. Sorry.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, so these are these are points to that they can be a get in that.
Anyone wants to say anything? Okay, I don't know any questions, Shreya. Okay, over to you. Hoshi, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
देखो मेरे वाले बोल दे रहे तो पढ़ना है फिर अच्छी बात आपको
Yeah, go ahead.
इधर से कहाँ ले रहे
Do you have any question, Professor Mahesh? Professor Mahesh, do you have any question? Okay, please go ahead. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kushi,
it was
go ahead.
nice to hear you.
Nice. Sorry. Uh, did I miss out anything?
No, it's all right. It was very inspiring for the students to know the nuances of real life as well as what kind of certifications one should have to be in the area that you are in. So it's very important for students to know because there are so many certifications, so many options available. Many times students get confused which one to go for and how to choose that. That is what students generally face the problem is. So it was really nice to hear.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. It was a very nice experience for me as well to have in this productive interactions with you all. Thank you so much for giving me this platform to share my knowledge and experience with you all. Thanks a lot.
Percy, okay, go ahead.
You can go for vote of thanks if there is no more question.
It is indeed a great honor and privilege to extend the vote of thanks on this special occasion. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed speaker, Ms. Shreya Singh ma'am, for taking out time from her busy schedule and enlightening us with her insightful thoughts and valuable perspectives. Your words have truly added great value to our understanding and inspired us all. I would also like to sincerely thank our moderator, Ms. Komal Sherawat ma'am, for beautifully steering the session with such grace and clarity, ensuring its smooth flow and engagement throughout. A big thank you to our respected faculty members and all participants for being such a wonderful and responsive audience. Once again, thank you everyone for making this session a meaningful and memorable one.
So, Ms. Shreya.